I am Dr. Jesse John, Assistant Professor, Department of Anatomy, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today we are discussing the anatomy of biliary apparatus, and there are some features in the biliary apparatus, and we will discuss one by one. First, we will discuss the extrahepatic biliary apparatus and what constitutes these apparatus. We will discuss about all these. Extrahepatic biliary apparatus receives the bile from the liver and stores, then concentrate it in gallbladder and transmits it to the second part of the duodenum when it is required. And it consists of five components, that is the right and left hepatic duct, common hepatic duct, gallbladder, cystic duct, and bile duct, that is formerly non-common bile duct. First, we will discuss about the hepatic duct. The right and left hepatic duct from the right and left lobes of the liver emerge through porta hepatis and unite near its right end to form the common hepatic duct, which pass downward from about 2.5 centimeter and then join on its right side by the cystic duct to form the common bile duct. The angle between the cystic duct and common bile hepatic duct is very acute and it is called costohepatic angle. The gallbladder is an elongated pear-shaped sac of about 30 to 50 ml capacity. It stores and concentrates the bile and discharges it into the duodenum by its muscular contraction. Location: the gallbladder lies in fossa for the gallbladder on the inferior surface of the right lobe of the liver, along the right edge of the quadrate lobe. It extends from the right extremity of the porta hepatis to the inferior border of the liver. It is usually attached to the liver substance by connective tissue and has venous communication with it, but it may be suspended from the liver by a short mesentery or partially buried in it. Dimension of it: length is 10 centimeter and width is 3 centimeter, and it is the widest part where the width of the 3 centimeter. Parts and relations: the gallbladder is divided into three parts: fundus, body, and neck. Fundus, it is expanded blind end of the organ. It projects from the inferior border of the liver and touches the anterior abdominal wall at the tip of the right ninth costal cartilage, and it is completely surrounded by the peritoneum. Body, it is directed upward, backward, and to the left to join the neck at the right end of the porta hepatis, and its upper surface is related to directly to the liver and is devoid of peritoneum. Its undersurface is covered by the peritoneum and is related to the second part of the duodenum. Neck, it is the narrow upper end of the gallbladder lying near the right end of the porta hepatis, and it joins the cystic duct, and its junction with this duct is marked by a constriction. It is attached to the liver by loose areolar tissue in which cystic artery is embedded. It is related inferiorly to the first part of the duodenum. Its posteromedial wall shows a pouch-like dilation. This dilation called Hartmann pouch, directed downwards and backwards. The gallstone lodges in the pouch may cause adhesion with the first part of the duodenum and may perforate it. It is the clinical condition, and the neck turns sharply downward to become continuous with the cystic duct. Structure of the gallbladder: the gallbladder consists of the following layers: serous layer of the peritoneum, subserous layer of the loose areolar tissue, and fibromuscular layer of the fibrous tissue and mixed with the smooth muscle fibers, and mucous membrane is loosely connected with the fibrous layer and is elevated into minute rug with it give it a honeycomb appearance. And the arterial supply: the gallbladder is supplied by the cystic artery, and it may arise from the main trunk of the hepatic artery from the left hepatic artery. It may arise from the main trunk of the hepatic artery, from the left hepatic artery, or from the gastroduodenal artery. Venous drainage. The venous drainage of the gallbladder is twofold by the cystic vein, which drains into the portal vein, and a number of small veins. Lymphatic drainage. The majority of lymph vessels from the gallbladder drain into the cystic lymph nodes of the land allocated into a Calot's triangle and the node alongside the upper part of the bile duct, and few lymph vessels from the upper surface of the gallbladder directly communicate with subcapsular lymph vessels of the liver. And this is the blood supply of the gallbladder and the bile duct. Nerve supply. Gallbladder receives nerve supply via cystic plexus formed by the sympathetic fibers that arise from the T7 to T9, and the parasympathetic fibers, right and left vagus nerves, and fibers of the right phrenic nerve. So we will discuss if you found any query, please let me know. I will resolve very soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.